You remember the thing from the previous room? Maybe this room has one too. Do you think you could go on a little look around?
Okay. I'd really
I'll
like to sit down though and continue eating. Remember, it's my dream to have a big feast
I
all
will
to
give you a
myself.
big feast anyways, Mokrenom.
You'll give me a big feast?
I will.
we'll
Oh,
make you a safer feast than this.
oh yeah, hey, something went wrong in there. But eating seems like a really good idea. Loss of wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, a hashmallah feast. All the fans will come and give me big things to eat.
Undoubtedly. It's worth saving room for.
I don't think we should eat anything in here, says Bookerbeck.
I think you're right, but let's try and make sure we find the key that we're looking for.
You think that there is a key amongst this garbage?
Maybe it's the secret ingredient in the dessert. But yes, let's look through the garbage too.
Okay. Fereosae, almost like every third thing on the table is magical, and it's all leaking together into like an alchemical magical cursey soup.
Yeah, delightful.
Are you searching through it by touching things, or are you searching through it by not?
I will search through it by not touching things. I'll move things around with my pick.
Okay. Christopher is staying back from the feast.
Oh, that said, if I find something that's especially cursed, I'd like to wrap up and take it as a souvenir if I can.
I'll, I guess, summon an unseen servant and help Fereosae. But I'll stay back. I'm still like in my boxing trousers. I still look a little beat up, but I'll.
Okay, so you summon your ripjacked
Strength 10 Atlas
Strength 10
buff.
Yeah, Strength 10 unseen servants. Okay, so there's shifting of garbage and things going on. Thurgus, are you hanging back, or are you also looking through this trash?
I think I've got to take one for the team and drink the soup.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
You can do it, Coach.
Oh, you're gonna sit down for a meal,
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
think I gotta do it.
and then Fereosae is gonna sit down for a meal. But you're searching through it first. Okay.
Yeah.
For the three people that are near the table, which is the Professor, Fereosae, and Thurgus, roll a d20. Don't roll a 1. This is to keep any of the banquet from getting on you while you're moving the garbage around and sitting near it. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You don't splash yourselves or touch yourselves with any of the horribly cursed dishes. It's a nutty thing. And then Fereosae is looking for something particularly cursed.
And or the key. Yeah.
Okay, give me a perception check.
All right, my perception is good. My perception is 32. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well,
And that was a good roll.
Okay.
Bonus.
great roll. That's a
They used in one of the dishes, Fereosae, you know, is one of the most poisonous mushrooms in all of the pearls.
Yes.
It's called the black death cap mushroom.
Can I place it in a container and seal that container and stick it in my bag of holding that contains horribly cursed things?
Yes.
Excellent.
There, to harvest it is even dangerous. Do you have poison use as a skill?
Do I have poison use as a skill?
Yeah. Or a power or class power. Okay. Do you have any ranks in alchemy? Herbalism?
Alchemy's for chumps. I've got some craft carving. I've got some appraise.
Can Zafiro see what's happening from where he's standing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you see
sleight of
you see unseen servants spreading the stuff around as Fereosae's fluttering above and looking.
Don't touch that one. That one I want to get into a sealed container.
Because Zafiro's
Unseen servant will go and pick it up.
Okay.
Is this it's just food that you want to get into a container, right? There's nothing magical about it.
Well, it's sort of horrifyingly cursed and whatnot, but I mean, it's poisonous as all get out.
So the unseen servant's having a hard time picking up the mushroom.
Okay.
Zafiro's
But
cast
it's so
Mage
strong.
Hand.
It
So
is
Zafiro's
magic.
can cast Mage Hand and help from afar.
Yeah.
Or is it Mage Hand that can't pick up the magic?
Mage Hand can't pick up magical items.
Yeah, okay. So the Mage Hand directly is not picking up the magic item. You are able to scoop it up into a vessel. And then, Fereosae, how are you getting the mushroom in a goblet into your...
I think I'm going to top it with wax from a candle,
Okay.
and then have an unseen servant drop it into my bag of holding.
Okay. You've got a very dangerous mushroom floating around in your bag of holding.
Yes.
This is like save versus death kind of like horrible mushroom. And it's also got a curse on it, so it might also do some other thing.
Forces you to
Extra
keep
dead.
eating it.
Yeah, or like a good thing if you made your save.
Oh yeah, like there's some crazy positive
You
benefits.
become immune to poison moving forward.
Yeah. It just tastes really
Okay.
really good.
Yeah, I've got that listed.
Best portobello mushroom sandwich ever.
Yeah. It's just like food is just hollow in comparison going forward.
Okay. The cook comes back with this. Let me find a nice French dessert. Like a creme brulee. Is that a thing? Yes, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Creme brulee is
Like a custard.
basically pudding with
pie.
a custard with a sugar top, hard candy shell, essentially.
Break through it with the spoon.
Professor, are you sitting down for the meal?
I'm like hanging back. I'm like still, even though I'm healed, my eyes are still like kind of fucked up. I'm kind of like
you still have
woozy a
2
little bit,
damage, so
like-
you still have like little rings in your
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah,
You're a
then
little
it
woozy.
has this. Yeah, I mean, look, I got the last one. You guys take this room.
it looks so good. Says Mokrenom from the hallway, peeking into the room.
Zafiro says to Mokrenom, I'm sure that whatever they're eating is made out of the tears of slave labor or something.
Oh, is that bad? That's
It's
bad,
not
right?
Right.
Like pate. I see. Yes.
Oh, enjoy your tears of slave labor.
What is that supposed to mean? I am not a slave. Well, I can't leave.
To your art, you surely are.
Yes,
He actually is.
I am.
Oh, that's
I am a slave to my art. Here, it is called the luminescent creme brulee, and he puts down these 2 little dishes of this caked over custard. It's got some neat swirls at the top of it, and let's see. 1 is Thurgus's, 2 is Fereosae's. Fereosae, your creme brulee has some sort of internal light to it that is silvery.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh.
Thank you.
I'll leave.
Let me. Can I?
He produces a clean spoon for both of you.
There we
I'll take it. I will spellcraft it because I would very much like to understand what this thing is.
Yes, get the smell, get the
Yes.
your taste buds flowing, and don't worry, we are breaking rule at dessert before dinner, but the feast was ruined.
Of course. Beautiful, beautiful. What is this thing?
Okay. The creme brulee of madness. All right.
If
So
necessary, I will analyze Dreamer on it.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna taste so good if you succeed on the saving throw, though.
I hope that's it. It's like if you succeed, it tastes good. That's it.
Even if it does some like magic thing, it would still like taste good, right?
all right. 2.
It might.
Does celestial magic taste better than demonic magic? You know, like or is that
Probably
just
not.
salty versus sweet taste, and both taste good?
You know, if life is any measure, the bad stuff usually tastes good.
I feel like cursed magic would taste spoiled or rotten, maybe, or like
Okay.
too sweet.
Each of the creme brulees doesn't necessarily have the same magic upon it.
Okay.
The one that is in front of Thurgus, give me a d4. I just wrote down 4 of the zany things that are a part of the feast.
Number 1.
Number 1. Ooh.
Let's assume that I just cast Analyze Dreamer here.
Okay.
seems
Thurgus's
like
creme
truth.
brulee, if he fails to overcome its powerful magic, he is immediately reincarnated into a new form.
What the fuck?
This one will turn you into something new through reincarnation if you do not resist its effects. Oh, and amazing! The flavor on that must be incredible.
Transformative, really.
I'm still trying to butter this guy up.
What? You fucking serious?
It's a new flavor.
But
Yeah.
what if I'm like really strong? Will it turn me into a better me? Will I get bigger, Fereosae?
Thurgus, I don't think there could be a better you. I don't
Oh,
recommend
thanks,
you.
mate. That's nice.
There's a chance that he would be smaller, and you are uncertain whether his embiggening would, like, you just don't know.
Probably not still big. It's
Is
hard
this
to
like
say.
a strength of mind, or is this like a hardy fortitude? He pats his stomach.
Oh, yeah. Is that like a fort save? you
Yeah,
think?
it'll be. He's basically. It's some crazy death polymorph effect. It's a fortitude save.
Like a death poison thing. Yes, your health would determine whether you can survive it.
He gets a little scared, then he looks at the professor who literally stared death in the face. And he looks
You
up
can
at his
do it,
creme brulee.
Coach! From my like beat up face.
Did it? I'll
Is there-
start a round of bard songs so I can give you the save again if you fail.
He rolls up
All
his
right,
sleeves.
and then your creme brulee that might very well have the key at the bottom of it.
Yes.
Give me a d4. I'm going to ignore 1.
2.
Here we go.
2.
It is laced with magical brandy.
Okay, that doesn't sound too bad.
If you fail the death save, you become an insubstantial ghost that joins the feast forever.
You're not just dead. Fucking-
Oh. Would Death Ward... so a couple questions.
Yep.
Death Ward.
Would Death Ward protect me from it?
It would
Or
give you
would
the
it give me
it
a
would
bonus?
give you the +4 bonus. It's a death
Oh,
effect.
I'm gonna check the hero points.
Okay.
Let's see what they're doing right now.
Second
Dude.
question.
Brand like this is straight out of the module. Brandy. Save versus
I love
death
that,
rate.
Not so bad.
It's not so bad.
You're dead forever as a sad ghost at a party no one likes.
Well, this was fun.
Can I break enchantment on the magic?
Yeah, the cook has turned his back as he's he seems to be really happy, and he's fine with you guys like taking a sniff at the. I will let you know when it is perfect time. It needs to cool. Just absorb the
Yes.
aroma.
I will take it in, indeed.
I will see if I can find something to drink. That cat just ruined everything. I think it pissed in the milk.
Probably. Yeah, I will attempt to break enchantment on this.
Okay.
Let's look that up. Break enchantment. It's a caster level check, if I'm not mistaken. Do I get any bonuses to it?
It's a caster level check versus the DC.
Yep. Maximum of plus 15. Yeah, versus the DC. So I am. What level are we now, guys?
12, I think.
13. isn't it?
Oh, wow. You're right.
That's just straight up 1d20 plus 13. 18. That's not amazing.
No, the DC of the death curse was higher than 18.
Let me see. I think I have a hero point. Let me do a quick check. Yeah, I have 2 hero points. Can I spend a hero point to re-roll that roll?
Yeah, you could also do it to add a +8 if you're able to cast the spell again, right?
Oh, let me re-roll it instead,
Okay.
and let me spend 2 hero points. I will re-roll it with a +8. Is that possible?
Yep. Just to remind you, 2 hero points also saves you from a death.
Which is basically what it's worse than death to
Out
fail
of
this.
curiosity, would the effect of it count as death?
Yeah, you die and become a ghost, and you're dead.
Okay, let me just try a greater dispel on it then.
Okay.
Let's take a look at greater dispel. Come on, buddy. Dispel magic. See, greater dispel magic is.
You would get to entertain all the guests at future feasts in this chamber. Don't worry, you wouldn't be a slave.
Could be fun.
Just a guest. You rolled the worst one, by the way.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Is it a curse?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let me try remove curse on it then. That one's straightforward. And I have 1 remove curse. So I've cast my break enchantment. I'll cast my remove curse. Plus 13. No, not that either. Let's try dispel magic. Is it possible to dispel this?
Yep.
We'll
It'll
do
be
one
it'll be
dispel magic?
it'll be difficult. The realm is powerful.
Yeah.
Ooh, 29's pretty good.
29 minus 11 is 18th level magic. You have a fortune point. You could boost that to 20, thus breaking the magic on the bowl.
I will do that. Yes.
I think I found some unspoiled milk. He comes back with these 2 little thimbles of milk.
Thurgus has an opportunity to do stuff while Fereosae is casting a
Yeah.
spell. Okay.
What is Thurgus doing?
Thurgus rubs his hands together, pats his stomach, and he's gonna cast Channel Vigor, choosing the bonus on Fortitude saves. Then he's gonna take his spoon, lick it, and get fucking mad and rage and just start eating it.
I will enjoy the dessert.
And he just looks at the professor. I ain't a bitch.
You can do it, coach.
Some rage creme brulee. All right.
That's it.
There's like some
delicately
lesson of like
define.
why you shouldn't eat things. Don't eat the dessert because you're angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only safe because he's angry.
Okay. The
we need to make a roll.
the first save is a death effect. You die from the creme brulee, only to be raised as something else.
Is that me or Fereosae?
Oh, that's Thurgus.
Okay. Let me roll that out. You said Fortitude save, yeah?
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
There we go. 35.
Yeah, you feel how it tasted really good, but you're like, your guts are wrenching. You're like, I can get it down. And Thurgus just powers through this horrible thing, and doesn't die and doesn't reincarnate as something else.
Yes, you're a champion.
I'll eat mine more carefully and appreciatively.
You know, it's good. It's not made for Fae palate. Although Fae really like sugar. So you're like, you know that you're just eating it because it's getting you like 3 times a human sugar high kind of thing.
Yeah.
You find yourself scraping the bottom, and the key is at the bottom. There's no more magic to the bowl, so it's just rolling around at the bottom of your
Excellent.
of your pot.
I'll reach in and palm the key.
I imagine the two of you avoid drinking the little thimbles of milk given.
Cat piss milk.
Oh, I don't need the milk. The brandy in here is more than sufficient.
That would just wash out the flavor.
Don't insult him, guys.
I am so
Come
glad
on.
that I could serve you. It's such a pleasure having rambunctious cats as guests.
It was an honor. I'm so sorry that your previous guests were so impolite.
He bows, waves his hand. Everything is clean, and all the food and the trays disappear, and it's just this somewhat dilapidated, dusty hole that hasn't been used for feasts in a very long time.
Spooky.
The cook disappears.
Nice.
I think you guys won.
I think so.
Way to go, Coach. Nice job, Fereosae.
I hope I don't wake up in my own vomit. That's all I got to say.
There's a little piece of paper that goes sliding underneath a door
Oh,
What was
in
that?
in the hallway. Zephyros, it kind of bumps into your foot. It's some adjacent door that.
Feros is afraid to even look at it because he knows that this place is crazy. So he just stays where he is, and he says, "Nobody touches the piece of paper until we know which way we have to go."
That's right. Yeah.
is it magical, the paper?
Freeze.
Nope. It looks like a piece of yellowed parchment.
It's not magical. Do Ezri's paw prints lead into the room through which the paper came out?
Nope.
Do they lead further down this hall?
Yes. They seem to lead to a big open doorway at the end that goes outside into the castle garden, like a literal forest in the center of the castle.
The next place she went's the garden. But you'd probably check the note. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
Zephyros
me.
checks it to make sure that there's no magic on it.
You hear a voice from behind the door. You should check the note.
Who was that?
You know who would say that? Someone that was trying to kill us with the note.
Yeah, hold on a second, Zephyros. I think you're right. This note thing is really suspicious all of a sudden.
I am a cat person. I do not like dogs.
A friend of...
That seems to be friendly to me. That seems like a hint.
I guess.
Zephyros picks up the note, but before he picks it up, he detects magic to make sure that it's not magical.
The note radiates no magic.
Any curses here, Fereosae?
Curses would be magical, unless they're exceptionally strong.
So you start snoring. I
Zephyros
thought you
picks
guys
up-
wanted to come here. I'm so
Zephyros-
bored.
Zephyros picks up the note and he opens it to take
Okay.
a look.
Fort saves. Everybody roll for fort.
Symbol of ruin.
Yeah.
It is written in a weird form of common.
Oh,
It
no.
seems like gibberish.
Well, this is a will save, not fort.
No, you start reading it, and I'm going to paste the first few lines to Neil so that he can, in Zephyros's voice, read what it says.
'Twas Brillick and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble up the wabe. All mimsy were the bargrove, and the month wraths outgrabe. This is gibberish. Beware of the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub-Jub bird and the shun. The frumious Bundersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the manged snow, foe he sought. So rested he by the tantum tree and stood a while in thought, as this is a lot. And as in uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame come whiffling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came, 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumping back. And hast thou slain thy Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, Calloo Calais, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas Brillig and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the border groves, in the mome wraths outgrabe.
That was beautiful, Zephyros. Did you write that yourself?
I fear not, no. It just came to me.
Good show.
Well said.
Thanks, person under the door, for the poem. It was really nice. I'm glad it didn't make us go insane instantly and die and become horrible ghosts or anything.
It sounds like there's a tree coming up in the garden, too.
Yeah, and a Jabberwock that we have to be careful for, whatever that is. Something that has jaws and bites.
But if we have a sword that goes snicker snack and motions towards Thurgus, maybe we'll be all right. Like we were the last two rooms, because we're the greatest guys. Oh no, who's with me?
It's pretty close to Vorpal. Vorpal doesn't seem quite the description, but few things can stand up to Thurgus Blade.
Stefan's sword. You hear the voice behind the door. You notice that the door has like a serving tray. Like whoever lives in that room might not come out very often. You could see a bunch of serving trays and like used vessels, and maybe even a chamber pot for changing. The dragon has the blade of Stefan d'Amberville. The name is a name of power.
Oh.
We were looking for a blade, weren't we? Hold on.
You were looking for a Sarith Tial that got lost in
Yes.
Scarfat.
Yeah.
That helped defeat Kazavan.
Yeah, Kazavan.
Well-
Stefan used to like collecting heads of his enemies. His blade could writhe them from could reave them from their necks.
That would be convenient.
How convenient that we have a blade and somebody that collects heads, and we are looking for a blade and a missing skull, and we're wondering if the blade is still in the skull. Curious.
I wonder if we're any closer to Ezri. We keep finding these paws everywhere.
Yeah, I wonder what we would have done if we weren't boxing.
We'd probably still be struggling to find out how to get at that key and
Yeah, I know.
making a sweet distraction, winning the championship, being the greatest.
Dragon in the garden?
The dragon is in the room across the garden, in the other wing.
Oh.
Be careful. The fortune teller is also there.
Ah, the fortune teller. I have a friend who's a fortune teller too.
You are friends with Ezri?
In a sense, yes.
I liked cats.
Ask him what's in the next room.
I had many before my brother killed them all.
Your brother sounds like a terrible person.
It
I'm
is
sorry.
It is his castle.
Oh. Do you wish to escape it?
There is no escape.
Hmm.
At least not for us.
Ah.
His family shares in his fate.
I'm sorry for you.
Leave a note. Pencil the note onto my character sheet at the bottom.
Be careful. It lingers in the garden. It guards the observatory. You should look amongst the stars should you find a way past the Jabberwock.
Ah.
I used to like to go there, to look at the stars. I don't anymore. There's something bad in the heavens.
Yes, I could see it. I could see it through the cloud. Very disturbing.
Yes. The Mind Flayer is very disturbing.
That's what you call it? The thing in the clouds?
Yeah. Stefan wants you for amusement. The Mind Flayer wants you for something else.
Does it want a way in?
Don't know what it wants. I don't look at the stars anymore. The stars belong to them.
All right.
Ezri went looking for her friends. The Mind Flayer has captives. They are deep dreamers.
All right.
You will need the third piece to unlock the way to the laboratory. The Mind Flayer blocks the way to our home, a way out of the castle.
Ah.
She did much in gathering the three things to summon the resting place of Stefan are in Averone. Only he can let you out.
All right, all right.
She said the 3 things to summon the tomb of my brother were placed inside a colossus that rampages across the land. Strange, she came back here. I think something happened to her. I think the Mind Flayer might have her.
Ah.
I think it had her before. She bears the mark in her skull.
The mark of Iambulus?
No, the hole.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Do you... I like cats.
It's taken her memories.
I do not like dogs.
No, I suppose not. Can we bestow any blessings on you? I can tell your fortune.
No. We are doomed. It only opens up old wounds. Do not trust the gods. It is only his game.
I don't trust very much of anyone.
Good. You might survive this place. Not sure about your friends.
Oh, we're good at surviving. Very good.
You are the amusement. Eventually you will die or join those that are already here.
What are we to call you?
Katrine.
All right then. Sounds like we have a dragon to go and meet.
Yes. There was a knight once that refused to fight the dragon. It did not matter.
Why would one refuse to fight a dragon if one had failed to reason with it?
Something about its golden amber scales. The knight hesitated. The dragon killed him.
Ah.
Professor, your Gias has been triggered. A metallic dragon nearby?
Oh, no, you're right. It is... Bring a live metallic dragon to the altar of Garrix, where a Chardalon is hiding in the lair of the Smoking Butte.
Okay, and due to the time dilation of this place, every hour you don't do this, you suffer the progressive penalties from a Gias.
Okay. What pray tell are those?
Ability score penalties.
Will it eventually kill me after a long enough time?
No, but it will. Well, unless you're whichever depends which score drops to 0 first.
So yes, I'm hearing yes on that.
Give me a second. Yes. It might be a penalty and not damage.
Mm-hmm.
No score can be reduced by 1. So you don't know Gias, but you I don't think you've ever identified what's on you, so I'm not going to answer that.
No. I tried to forget about it as soon as it happened. Okay,
But
fair
if,
enough.
but if you ignore this quest, you in the next hour you'll have a -3 to all of your ability scores.
So I heard the voice from under the door whispering about a metallic dragon, which is across in the other wing of this castle. Did I got that right?
Yep.
You think maybe it's the cursed lord of this manor, Amber? It has the amber maybe scales, or is that reaching?
It is amber and golden scales. You think she's describing a gold dragon?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start hatching a plot to get this dragon right now.
Okay. It's 11:30 here on the West Coast, so I think here is a good spot to push pause before we get into a big fight with a dragon or sneaking through a courtyard where there might be a jabberwock or whatever. Yeah, this place is absolutely just barmy. And then I dialed some things to 11 and, cherry picked some neat scenes and made them my own. I'm like, I started reading it. I'm like, there's no way. Okay, 5-step in the next room, and here's what you. I'm like, oh god, no, we got to make this dream sequence and fast. So,
first 2 rooms were pretty wild time in there. I'll tell you that.
Yep. It's very,
I don't know how I'm gonna capture a gold dragon.
First ed D&D Gonzo craziness.
What is just the craziest thing we can think of to kill you?
That is honestly pretty fun.
Yeah. It's fun if it's not punishing and you can actually make the saves, right?
Yeah.
Like some of it old, it's like, haha, oh, the players are being assholes, so I've got the asshole trap that will, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
It was back in the day when like the DM was trying to outsmart not just the characters, it was like, I'm trying to outsmart Matt and Max and Luke and Neil and them not 5-10 foot polling everything equals I'm gonna punish them, and it's like, oh fuck.
I win.
this horrible like dungeon crawl. At the same time, it's like weird. With sufficiently
There's some wacky, clever, interesting stuff in there for sure.
Yeah.
I like how you would die in the last room and you don't like get reincarnated or get like brought back to life.
There might be something happens to you when you die, but if you die, you're kind of like out for the rest of the adventure and hope that something happens at the end.
Yeah. Just like sit on the side.
No. Dying in the Dread Realm when you're separated from your body, not only by a massive gulf between the dreaming constellations, but also like a barrier that doesn't let things out. Yeah, you probably don't want to die in here.
No, it sounds bad. Everything in here is bad.
Yep.
It's best to just keep moving.
The adamantine golem. This was me taking. Okay, they fight a golem in a boxing ring. I'm like, okay, let's old school this and give them a thing they can't beat, or maybe they could. I don't know.
I don't think we could have.
It's immune to magic. There's no magic that can affect it.
No, there's
I could
one
technically make a weapon that would allow us to get it if we could get it down far enough.
Yep.
But like that thing's static is enough to beat my AC. I don't even know that I could go to toe with it. We'd have to talk a lot of buffs.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if they were all gonna like start fighting us if we started casting spells, or if we didn't actually box it 1v1. I was like, is that all gonna be considered cheating?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just stayed out of it.
The Mind Flare and the Jabberwock are Marty's additions. I like took the tone of the adventure. Went okay. Let's.
That sounds like a good fit.
What they've got in here is like for 8th level adventurers. I'm like, nah, let's do this.
We can bump that up. Yeah.
Okay, as is tradition, we name our games after we play. Is it like Rage Brulee or
Creme Rage?
It's either that one or For Keeping.
I like the Rage one.
Oh, for key as in keeping? Oh my god.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good, yeah.
Oh, for keeping. We still need a third of a key, right?
Yeah, I think the Jabberwock room is gonna have the third key, and then there's the
Yeah, Zephyrus also has locate object, so if we know what we're looking for, he could sort of point the direction.
Yeah, probably.
If it's close by, but I don't know if it'll work in this weird place.
Yeah.
Interesting. Keep a note of that. Okay, for keeping it is Rage Brulee is a close second.
Creme Rage.
Creme Brulee Rage.
That was a crazy one, guys.
That was crazy. So many different things that could have killed us in one game.
I know. It's close. Closest I've come to dying. Maybe ever. Maybe not.
I mean, if that slam was just a little bit more powerful, you would have been in trouble.
Yeah. I mean,
It was within like 5 damage with each swing of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't good. Because you guys didn't believe in me. Had you believed in me, we could have won. I mean, we technically did win. Ring out, right? They tried to give me the trophy. You saw it.
We didn't lose.
Right, I gotta go to bed.
All right. Good night, guys. For those watching on YouTube, which is where this video will appear, thanks to your support, and for those hanging out in the channel with us, both regulars and newcomers, welcome. And as always, we hope you enjoy this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night.
Still undefeated.